Hello to all my subscribers, this is Ryuzaki MK7 again. I am just looking over the next Yu-Gi-Oh set that's going to be coming out in a few days, Storm of Ragnarok. This set features some new Black Wings, some more support for the scraps, Black Wings. This is going to be the one where the Six Samurai is going to have like a lot of more support, including its own Synchro Monster, and it's also the rise of new archetypes like the Nordics and the Symphonic Warriors. So I thought I'd do a quick little preview of some of the things that are going to be in this pack, especially the Acer Synchro monsters. So first thing I want to look up real quick is the Symphonic Warrior monsters. Now these guys interest me because they have the ability to change not only their levels, but their attribute and their type, which basically makes them some pretty useful tuners if you use them correctly. Unfortunately, they don't have the ability to change their name. If they did, then there would probably be no stopping them. Alright, this is the first one, Symphonic Warrior Bassist. Looks like a really awesome guitar. Level 1 tuner. Once per turn, you can change the level of this tuner monster equal to the number of cards you have in your hand. So this is probably not a really good card to play with Dark Worlds, Fables, or Infernities. And no on Infernity. Don't do Infernity. So, anyway, you can also remove this guy from playing your graveyard to have it activate the same effect with another Symphonic Warrior on the field. So basically, whether on the field or in the graveyard, its effect is still pretty good, I have to admit. Alright, second one. Hold up a minute, guys. Symphonic Warrior Drums. This guy can change the attribute. And just like Symphonic Warrior Bassist, you can activate its effect in the field, or you can just remove it from play of the graveyard to have it target another Symphonic Warrior tuner. Alright, last but not least for the Symphonic Warriors is Symphonic Warrior Piano. Where drums affected the attribute and bassist affected the level, this guy can affect the type. Which means for you guys who like to play, like for instance, for you guys out there that play like dragon decks and you want to summon, because I know one of the hardest dragon monsters to summon out there is Trident Dragon. You need a dragon tuner and one or more non-tuner dragon type monsters to summon them, and there's not that many dragon tuners out there with the exception of Magna Drago or Debris Dragon. This card can help out with that. So, in my opinion, if you run all the Symphonic tuners in a single deck and try to revolve a deck around them, it could be pretty well, but you have to really be careful with that kind of deck. Now the Acer monsters. This one is Thor, Lord of the Acer. This one responds with the Nordic Beast monsters. Once per turn, it can negate the effects of all face-up monsters on your opponent's side of the field. And then during the end phase, if this card's destroyed, you can just remove from play a Nordic Beast tuner in order to bring it back, and when that happens, you can inflict 800 damage to your opponent. So, right out the bat, the first one is pretty good. Next up is Loki. Now, to summon this guy, you need to... In order to summon this guy, you need to use a Nordic Alfar monster and 2 or more non-tuners. Level 10 spellcaster. Once per turn, you can negate the activation of a spell or trap card and during the battle phase. And when this card is attacked, and when this card is just destroyed in battle or destroyed by card effect, you can remove and play a Nordic Alfar tuner from your graveyard during the end phase to bring this guy back. When you do that, you can add 1 trap card from your graveyard back to your hand. So if you guys need to add traps like Torrential Tribute or Royal Oppression or Mirror Force, something like that, that is like really helpful. Now it's Odin, the father of the Acer, which I think looks pretty awesome. To summon this one, you need a Nordic Ascendant tuner and 2 or more non-tuners. Using its effect, you can negate the Using its effect, he is negated by all spells and traps during the till the end phase of the turn. And when this card is destroyed by card effect or by battle, like the others, all you have to do is just remove from play a Nordic Ascendant tuner in order to summon it back, and when that happens, you can draw a card. So it is this is just my opinion, but if you get all three of these guys out on the field at once, and I know that's going to be pretty hard to get, but if you somehow manage to get all three of these guys on the field, then your opponent is going to have a really, really hard time to beat them. Like, it is going to be near impossible. What with spells and traps being negated and all monster effects, that is going to be a really steep hill to climb. Not to mention all the other stuff coming here. You got the Atomic Scrap Dragon, but still, Scrap Dragon works for any kind of deck. There is also this one monster that is coming out that's TCG exclusive, Vanitas of the Nordic Ascendant. It's a level 4 tuner monster. And this guy can be any of the Nordic tuners, better to be a Nordic Ascendant, Beast, or Alfar, which makes it really good right off the bat, making it a staple for that kind of deck if you're going to be running it. And when this card is, however, you can only use it by synchro summoning Nordic monsters with it. Plus, you can also send a monster from your deck to the graveyard that's a Nordic monster, and you can change the level equal to the level of the monster sent to the graveyard. So this is a really good tuner right off the bat if you're playing that kind of deck. So I want to say good luck to everybody who is going to buy this pack, and whoever's going to get the Symphonic Warriors or the Nordic monsters. And good luck, guys. Peace.